Hi, I'm C.D. Baker, and I'd like to talk to you about a new book I've just written called 40 Loaves. A question I had asked at one point to some people in an office I used to work at was, are any of you afraid of unbelieving? And there was silence. It was pretty much of a Christian group. It was dead silence, and someone said, well, what do you mean by unbelieving? I said, well, sometimes I struggle believing the things I'm supposed to believe in. And one young woman came up to me and she said, yeah, I've got an issue with that. Can we talk about that? Sure. So sure enough, this question incited a conversation. And she says to me, well, David, she says, I really love Jesus. I just love Christ. I walk with him. I care about my relationship with him. But I'm having trouble believing some things about him, like the virgin birth. I'm having trouble with that. The flood, did it really happen? What about the resurrection? How can that be in the miracles? I'm having so much trouble in believing all of these things about Jesus and in the Bible, but yet I love Jesus. Does this mean I'm not a Christian? Does this mean I'm actually going to go to hell? And boy, I thought about that for a while, and I thought, I don't want to give an answer because I prefer to ask questions. But I thought about it, and it reminded me of I think, a hard truth. And the hard truth is, I think lots of us actually have faith in our beliefs and not in Christ. We trust our certainty. We trust doctrines and dogmas that we've been given. And that's very different than following Jesus. And so while these issues are very important to the quality of our life, I think we need to start with, what do I believe about Jesus? Who is he to me? And so that's one of the questions I addressed in the book. And it became a real source of liberation for myself. Because if I'm honest with you, I have some of those questions often.